Hey everyone, welcome to our debate. So this whole match betting thing sounds a little complicated or even too good to be true for some. We have got two people with us today, Sam, the founder of Profit Accumulator, and Rich, somebody who is definitely skeptical of match betting. Sam believes that match betting is a thing, clearly. However, Rich believes it's a load of old tosh. So we thought, what harm can be done by putting them in a room together and having a chat? Sam, can you tell us a bit about match betting? In a nutshell, what is it?
Yeah, so essentially in a nutshell, match betting is a betting technique used by non-gamblers to profit from bookmaker bonuses and incentives. So bookies give out free bets and bonuses to try and rope you in to get you as a customer and keep you gambling. But if you're savvy enough, you can use those offers against each other to lock in a profit each and every time.
Rich, why is it that you think match betting is not a real thing?
Well, a few main reasons, really. One, if it's that good, why isn't everybody doing it? Two, bookies make money, they don't lose it. And three, why not keep this information to yourself if you've found a loophole?
Okay, Sam, a few things to answer there. Why is it that you think that not everyone is match betting?
Well, I think a lot of people are. I mean, thousands more people sign up to our service every single month, so it's definitely gaining traction. I think a lot of people have not heard of it at all. Some people have, but just haven't got the time to do it. And then there's people like yourself who have heard of it, but clearly don't believe that it can be a thing.
But why share this information if you could just keep it to yourself and rake in millions?
Well, you can't rake in millions because you're limited by how many free bets there are. It's completely dependent on the free bets. So you can make a few hundred to a few thousand, but you can't scale it up infinitely.
But at the end of the day, it's gambling. How can you be sure you're going to make money when gambling with bookies? I mean, they make money, they don't lose it.
I mean, it's not gambling. That's one of the main things about match betting is before the event or the game even starts, you already know exactly how much profit you're going to make.
How can you know your profit before you've even placed a bet?
Well, imagine that you have a horse race with 10 horses in it. With one bookmaker, you're going to place a bet on the favourite to win. And with a different bookmaker, you're going to place a bet on the favourite not to win. So essentially, you've covered all possible outcomes with those two bets.
Right, but the odds would be so that you could not make a profit. I mean, the bookies monitor this stuff all the time.
You're right that they do monitor this stuff all the time, and that would often be the case, but we're using the free bets and promotions to make sure that we can make a profit. It's all about those free bets.
Rich, what are you thinking about what Sam has to say so far? Does it all make sense, or is the jury still out?
Oh, the jury's still out. I mean, it all sounds too good to be true. I mean, there would be far more people doing this if it was a thing, so I'm not convinced.
Okay, Sam, more on the numbers. How many customers have you had?
So since we started, we've had more than 150,000 people pay to use the service.
Well, how can you be sure people are actually using the service?
Well, we've got more than 30,000 people active in our Facebook group, which you're welcome to join, by the way. And we've had over 1,400 five-star reviews on Trustpilot.
And they haven't banned a lot of them, the bookies. Surely they would if everyone's making so much money.
The honest answer is yes, bookies do like to ban match bettors, but we've got techniques to prevent that so that you can keep your account going for as long as possible and therefore make as much money for as long as possible. The important thing to remember, though, is that your money is always safe. Even if they suspect you're a match bettor and they ban you, they can't do anything to stop you withdrawing your money. So in that sense, it's completely safe.
But surely all the bookies would go bust if everybody was doing that then?
That's a pretty good point, Sam. How is match betting still alive?
Yeah, fair question. I mean, I think the thing to look at is how much money the bookmakers make. If you look at Denise Coates, CEO of Bet365, last year she took home £421 million. So they make so much money that match betting really is insignificant to them. And the normal gamblers are losing so much money with them that they can just afford to do this. In a way, match betting is dependent on those people because the bookies are competing with other bookies for their business. And so they give out free bets and that gives us the opportunity to make a profit.
So in some way, you do want people to remain gambling?
No, we're very much about not gambling and teaching people to just go in there and take the value and take the free bets and stop. But I suppose if everyone were doing match betting and no one was gambling, then yes, the business would not exist. So it's a fair point.
Right, so it's not possible to lose money if we follow your guidelines. I've got to say, it does sound too good to be true. There's got to be a catch.
Sam, I think Rich is saying what a lot of people might be thinking. How can you ease anyone out there who might be listening or watching this?
And the main way we do that is because we offer a 100% free trial where we walk you through how to do match betting in detail and even help you make your first 40 quid without having to give us your credit card details or pay us a penny. And all the while, you've got access to our support team to help you with any issues that you might have.
Rich, do you have anything to add?
No, not really. I still think it still sounds too good to be true, but I do like the sound of that free trial, so I may even have a go myself.
Sam?
Well, to be honest, I've lost count of the amount of times someone has not believed it and then has gone to do our free trial and made some money and then starts referring their own friends. You know, we've spent 6-7 years refining the process, making the videos as simple as they can be, and our support team are amazing to help you out, so I'm very confident. I think all I'd say to you is, you've got nothing to lose. Give our free trial a go, and you'll soon learn what 150,000 people before you have learned. There's lots of money to be made.
Okay, thank you to you both. Folks, let us know what you are thinking, and if you have any questions for Sam. Take it easy.